A lot of you on TikTok and one comment on the last video asked for my coding for this Mikrobotik competition. In this video, I'll do just that. I'll make it as short and as simple as I can. We'll go through the 4 checkpoints, go through the difficult challenges like the zigzag and the obstacle, and by the end of the video, hopefully, you'll reach the end of the track, just as I do. Let me show you how. First, let us watch the robot go from start to finish, passing the 4 checkpoints using the route I have planned. The beeps indicate the start and end of the coding line. Now let's get on with the code. For this first part, we'll use line tracer time block. There is just a few adjustments that are needed to be made, like wheel speed, KP, KD, and time period. In my case, I want the robot to stop after the second corner. Now I used a second line tracer time block and adjusted the KP/KD for taking the tighter turns here and here. Also, I wanted to stop right after the alternating lines or before the next junction. This part is very simple. The robot will continue its path until it finds the left junction. Here's the code. If you like the video so far, please consider giving a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. This way, I will be more motivated to share with you on how to do what I do. Thanks. Now, here's where it gets a little bit tricky. Here is the code to pass through one single line of the zigzag. The robot will find the left junction first. So, set the Pathfinder tank block to detect the left junction first. Now, in this block, you have to adjust the wheel speed, turn speed, junction speed, and forward delay. Just follow what I did, and you'll do fine. I believe in you. It's just the robot that I don't trust. Now, just add another Pathfinder tank, set it to detect the right junction, and follow the value that I am showing you on the screen right now. Now repeat the steps to get it to follow the zigzag portion all the way through, as I'm showing you here. But be careful when you adjust your speed. Don't go too fast, or your robot will have an existential crisis. Sometimes adding speed does not mean fast. You have to balance it right. For this part, simply use a line tracer time to get through the tight corner first, and then use a Pathfinder tank. Set it to detect the right junction and set action to turn left. This part is the easiest so far. Let me just run through the next 3 parts quickly. We want the robot to turn left at the left junction, turn right at the next right junction, and turn right at the T intersection. Please bear in mind, I reference my point of view based on the robot's perspective. Here are the 3 coding blocks that I used. There is not much to adjust. You can set the speed to your liking. I like to do a slow run first, just so I can have the satisfaction of it finishing as intended. No pun intended. This next part is where it gets tricky. Again, we want it to go towards the obstacle, but what do we need to do from here? How about you tell me in the comments, and I'll get back to you next time I decide to make a video. Great! Now we are face to face with the obstacle. Another hurdle in our life that we have to get over. Let's do this in parts. First, we have to get close to the obstacle. Next, we want to go around the obstacle. After that, we have to get back to the line. And finally, we have to follow the line all the way to the end. Oh, boy. First, let's use Pathfinder Obstruct to go from the last position to the obstacle. A tank turn to turn the robot away from the obstacle. Let's put a weight block underneath it. Next is a move so secretive that it defies all coding knowledge. We'll use a tank turn block to manually code the robot to steer around the obstacle. One of the wheel speed has to be lower than the other, and we'll add a weight block and manually input how long we want the robot to steer around the obstacle for. Adjust the speed and weight block as needed. You have to try out the value yourself. Speaking of yourself, I want you, yes, you to figure out the next part of the coding yourself. I'll just show you how the robot moves, and I'll give you just a short glance at the coding. We're almost at the finish line now. Remember, the finish line was at the start. Pick out a line tracer time. Set the time period at the very end of the block to 800. For you, it might be different. Just adjust the value according to your needs. Then, a pathfinder with junction set to middle and action set to turn right. And finally, pathfinder with junction set to dead end. Now let us combine the puzzle like coding into a full program for the robot to do. Upload it and watch it go. What you need to do now is to make the robot move as smooth as possible. Remove all the beep coding and recompile the program. Here's how it should go. I hope I have helped you in some way from this video. Let's do our best. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.